separation that we've seen from people in care homes and the isolation it's caused is one of the reasons why we launched our 1 Million Minutes campaign to help end loneliness. It's something we've done before, but this seemed to be a particularly important year to do it, and it has been our most successful year yet, thanks to all of you. And today, as you can see, we're live at the BT Tower to kind of really celebrate the incredible number of minutes that you've pledged. And let's have a look at that figure. 81,335,940 minutes. That is extraordinary. Thank you so much.
It's an impressive number. It's almost as impressive that you could read it that far away.
I tell you what. It's amazing. I had to close one eye because of the bifocal contacts, but I got there.
Had tears, laughter, and made a few people hopefully feel a little bit less lonely. Here's the highlights of the campaign.
1 Million Minutes is all about ending loneliness.
There's not been a year like this where I've been so lonely and cried.
I really wanted to try and reflect a little bit of what everyone's been through.
There is a lot of lonely people in this world.
It's awful.
They have no one to write to.
It's a very special thing you have done.
Trying to get as much music out there.
Winner of the Dame Barbara Windsor Award.
Barbara would have adored someone with those qualities.
We've enlisted the help of West Ham.
We're bringing back our 1 Million Minutes campaign. We're asking you to donate your time.
Whether it's someone alone or whether you want to help someone who's alone, trust me, they're always needed.
Together, we can end loneliness.
And as Hussein said, that's the idea. The campaign finishes at midnight tonight, so it's not too late if you'd like to pledge your time. Someone who has been supporting our campaign throughout is Strictly Judge Shirley Ballas, who joined us now. Morning, Shirley.
Morning.
Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. I know that you've been a big advocate of our campaign this year because you have your own experience of loneliness, don't you? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I isolated for a majority on my own. I had my boyfriend here a little bit, but my son, I haven't seen him in a year and a half. Didn't see my mother, and like everybody else in the country. And I'm not very good at being on my own because I'm normally up and about and going and doing. And the first part of the lockdown felt like a little bit of a holiday, but then when it sets in, and you suddenly find yourself quite alone, it's not such a great place to be. You know, a time for reflection. I just thought to myself, you know, what can I do here? So in the end, I decided to look at myself, get up, dress up, don't complain, help somebody else. So that's what I've been trying to do through my charity work and through this pledging of the minutes. So that's what I've been doing with my time.
And that is the spirit behind the campaign, isn't it? That it helps those whose loneliness is being alleviated by the minutes donated, and it also helps those who volunteer and donate their minutes, because actually helping out and giving your time gives something back to you. That's what all our volunteers and donators have said. It's interesting you saying you experience loneliness, because I'm sure many people watch you on TV, so glamorous for Strictly, seeing your kind of show business live, would never think that you're lonely, which is a further reminder that there's no shame in being lonely, which often some people find it hard to admit, and also that it can affect anyone.
Well, you can go about your daily life. You can be in a marriage like I was, and it's still a lonely place to be. It's something I've struggled with for a long, long time. So I can really resonate with different people out there who struggle with it. You know, getting on the phone, and I talked to some people in Glasgow and then another elderly lady, and chatting with them, just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, talking about their life, positive memories, trying to make them laugh. You know, volunteering, like you said, it just resonates with your heart and makes you feel like you're doing something good for the people out there.
Being busy is a hugely important part of this as well, isn't it, Shirley? I'd imagine that during Strictly, when you were very busy through the run of Strictly, which we all obviously were gripped to this year because, you know, we needed that, that you were in amongst everything. Even then, were you feeling lonely, or was that great because it kept you energised about the day job, as it were?
Well, I'm the type of person, if I keep busy, I'm normally going from 6 a.m. in the morning till the evening. And then suddenly in this lockdown, you're looking for things to do, because I'm a rule follower. I don't like to break rules. Of course, I was absolutely extremely grateful that the BBC got Strictly on. I felt like I'd won the lottery, so to speak, and I will never take another job for granted, for sure. I never thought my own industry that all the dancing studios would close, everything would stop. So I was grateful for the people in the country that they were able to have Strictly. I was grateful to have it. But then after it all stops and it all goes quiet again, it's staying busy. I'm a list maker, so I make myself lists just for people out there. And you must stay active in your mind. If you go to that lonely place, it can be quite daunting.
Get up, get dressed, as you said, and crack on is the way to go. Talking of volunteers, we were so proud of Ranveer on Strictly this year, and we're trying to get Ben Shephard to volunteer for Strictly Come Dance. Yes, quite right, Shirley.
Wait.
She's clapping.
It's not
what do you think of Ben Shephard taking part next year?
Well, first of all, Ben has a beautiful neck and shoulder line.
Oh, sit up straight, Ben. Show it off.
I did suddenly perk up then, didn't I? Alex is laughing behind me.
A ballroom dancer, we could get him going with the arms. I've been doing that with my Rise and Shine classes every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m, Ben.
That's with Danny, your partner, isn't it?
Yes, I've been teaching, the country. I'm doing free little workshops that have now turned into half an hour on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Rise and Shine with Shirley B. Little cha-cha, little waltz. We're going to learn some tango, some salsa. So, Ben, you could get a head start.
Shirley, I'm very flattered you think my neck and shoulders are in the right frame. Unfortunately, the back end and the undercarriage don't match. That's my experience.
Wow, that escalated.
I would sadly struggle with the Latin stuff. Shirley, look, we really value your support with our campaign because it's been hugely important this year more than ever. And it's great having ambassadors that do go out and talk about it. And thank you for all that you've done.
You can't just move off from saying undercarriage on television and try to be serious again. We're all trying to recover.
Oh, I can get him moving his undercarriage, no problem whatsoever. Join those classes, Ben.
There you go, Shirley. I suspect you really could as well. Lovely to chat to you. And as Ben says, it's been extraordinary. And we're so grateful to all of you for every single minute that you've donated, because hopefully you will get something out of it too. And you've got until midnight tonight, haven't you, Ben?
Yeah, that's the minutes as they stand. We're up to 83 million since we've been on air. It's gone up a good few hundred thousand, 263,620. If you would like to pledge, as Kate said, we've got till midnight. You can go on to itv.com/millionminutes and you'll find all the volunteering opportunities to help fight end loneliness.